So her Ellen appearance sparked cringe and oh my gods and what the fuck is she thinking among a lot of people. Okay? She's a little bit, and we're talking about Meghan, tone deaf to the fact that people just don't want to see her. As I mentioned in other videos, that is because she is narcissistic. Narcissists are not as self-aware as sociopathic people who know exactly what they're doing but don't give a shit. Much more dangerous. So people who go on and on about how Meghan's dangerous, blah, blah, blah. We can't even say, number one, she's got NPD because we don't know. We don't know her. Clinically, you can't diagnose. Number two, even if she's got a narcissistic tendency, she's not really dangerous. She's just obnoxious at this point. Narcissistic tendency people are just very obnoxious, right? And Harry's a big boy. He has the know-how, or should have the know-how, to know when to cut her off. If he doesn't, that's his own fucking problem. He's not a little boy who doesn't know what he's doing. So stop acting like, and I'm not talking about my loyal subscribers, I'm talking about new people who come on here. Stop acting like he's so innocent, okay? Just stop. I wanted to add too, I mentioned that she had a very masculine look with her hair pulled back really tight and her shoulders being displayed because she's more of an apple shape, so she has wider shoulders. In no way was I trying to degrade her in general for not being attractive. I think she's a very beautiful woman, but I don't think she dressed for her body type in that red dress. That's just a side note. Whether or not she uses Botox or fillers, which I think she probably does, it doesn't take away from somebody being attractive. Heck, if I had the money for fillers, I'd probably start using them at some point. Anybody would. Catherine doesn't want to. That's why she looks older. Not because Meghan actually looks younger. She's using fillers. So let's be real, everybody, and stop on both sides. One side that wants to tear apart the way she looks, the other side who wants to act like Catherine's ugly and she doesn't use fillers like Meghan does. So both sides, y'all are fucked up, okay? If you don't like somebody, just don't like somebody because you don't like the way they act. Let's not be insecure women and degrade a woman's looks. Now, when I was criticizing Meghan's red dress, I was talking more so about the narcissistic reason she wore it and that it's not a style that suits her body type. She doesn't have either the tall, narrow figure that can carry it off or somebody who is more of like a romantic body type with smaller shoulders. If you're interested, you guys may want to check out the Kibbe body types. I think Meghan might be a classic. And so she's got a mix of masculine, an even mix of masculine, feminine, yang, and yin. That's what classic is. So you might think that's interesting. So let's just go into the reading, the aftermath of the Ellen Cringe interview. So she's at home right now. She's at home right now, and she's focused on what she's got to do in the future. And she's focused on her money chest. And she's saying, you know, money, 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 right? It's that ABBA song. I've been listening to ABBA, Take a Chance on Me. And the money song is a good song for manifestation for abundance, but I think that's like Meghan's theme song. Money, 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 ain't it funny in a rich man's world, right? That's her theme song, if she ever had one, right? And like I said, nothing wrong with that, but just be honest. If that's what you're doing, you're getting the bag, okay? Don't say, I didn't know who he was. That gets old after a while, Meghan. All right, so the aftermath of this Ellen interview. She does feel left out in the cold, even though she's still focusing on her ambition, etc. She's trying to figure out which thing to focus on, which thing is going to make people like me, you know? And she feels kind of depressed. I mean, that's not a good thing. I'm not happy at somebody's own depression. She's also jealous. She's jealous. And she feels like, and Harry feels like, so Harry is coming out, that they're trying to juggle two worlds, their old world and their new world, and they're thinking of how do we fix this, right? Well, how do you fix it? You fix it by going away like you said you wanted to go away. You went on Oprah and you said you wanted your privacy, so why are you on TV every 2 seconds? You wanted privacy, so take your damn privacy, okay? You wanted privacy, so shut up. She can go on Oprah and Ellen every single time she wants, but the thing is, don't tell us you want something and then act the other way. It's obnoxious. Nobody likes that. So, angel messages for her. Trust in your abilities. Trust in your authentic self if she knows what it is. Be grateful for what you do have. Be grateful for what you do have and find unity with others. Cooperate with others. Give others more of a helping hand authentically. Maybe put your money where your mouth is, right? I mean, these people, and this is not just her. She's just an example of one that's being inauthentic about it, that keeps forcing herself in the limelight, right? Quite frankly, to hell with all of these fucking celebrities. To hell with these actors. To hell with these actresses. To hell with these rap artists or hip hop artists. To hell with these pop artists. To hell with all of them. You know why? Because 9 out of 10 of them talk all about global warming and all their fucking charities they want to do and all this and all that. But you know what? They ride private jets. They don't buy sustainable fashion. They don't give a flying fuck about the little person. See, what they want to do is they want us to conform, but they don't have to. So it's like, do as I say, not as I do type of thing, right? That doesn't work with me. So you all are fucked up, hypocritical, etc. Not just her. She's just an example of one. Let's just remember that. That's why I don't praise celebrities, and I don't have a worship of celebrities in general, regardless if they're royals or they're actors or actresses. I don't give a shit. I mean, I might say some nice things about they look nice or whatever, because you get style inspiration or hair inspiration from celebrities, but I don't think they're wonderful people 9 chances out of 10, unless they've actually done shit to better other people instead of saying they do. I don't really... I'm frustrated with their hypocrisy, their excess, and she is a glaring example of that because she won't shut up about her own humility. The reason people mostly found that interview distasteful is because she kept going on and on about her car and how she had to jump in the back seat. And now, meanwhile, Samantha's coming out. Samantha, dun dun dun, is coming out and saying, oh, well, she didn't have that car. Well, first of all, let's not say that you hate Meghan, but you love Samantha. Both of them are fucked up. If you're fucked up, that means you came from a fucked up family, which means most of them are probably fucked up in that family. So you can't really play it like that. Like, oh, Samantha's such an angel, but Meghan's such a devil. Give me a break and save it, please, because they're both fucked up. So how are we going to tell if Samantha is really telling the truth, right? How are we going to tell if Meghan's really telling the truth? Well, we can't. But what people find distasteful is when they constantly see a celebrity, no matter who it is. The thing is, George Clooney and Leonardo DiCaprio are guilty of this too. When they constantly see a celebrity bitching and moaning about how we should live our lives, meanwhile, they live their life a different way. Not only does she do that, but she also shares these fake-ass humility stories about all the struggles she went through, when in actuality, she was a spoiled only child. She didn't really go through a lot of struggles, and she makes it look like that, right? It wasn't like she was growing up in the projects or Appalachia, right? She wasn't growing up in an area like that, so she's full of shit for claiming that she had such a struggle. That's why people, I think, underlying don't like her, who don't have anything to do with her appearance, why they don't like her. Yes, there's a small percentage of people who don't like her for appearance, and that's wrong. But there are a large number of people who don't like a humble bragger all the time, or somebody who's being self-effacing and it's not authentic. They don't like that because they can see through it, especially women who are intuitive. So the reason that interview fell short, the reason people didn't like it, is because she kept acting like, oh, poor me when I was younger, poor me and the struggles I went through, look at me. And it's like, no, you didn't. Even if she had to go in the back seat of a car because she couldn't open one door, that's not so much of a struggle like the single mothers she liked to preach to, saying to call on her 40 times 40 event to ask for advice from a multi-million-dollar celebrity on how they could get a job instead of giving them money. This is what type of person she is, remember. So that's why her and your Oprah interview fell flat, because people don't like false, self-effacing behavior. Point blank, period. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.